Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news. When we think about the Cleveland Browns, it's impossible not to feel that mix of anticipation and hope. This team, with its rich history, passionate fanbase, and relentless drive to succeed, continues to be one of the most captivating stories in the NFL. And if you've been following the Browns lately, you know that something big is brewing, something that might just reshape the landscape of the AFC North in a way we haven't seen in years. It's not just speculation, there's real momentum, real shifts happening behind the scenes, and the impact could be felt all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's start by taking a quick trip through what's been happening with this team. Over the past few seasons, the Browns have been building something special. With a roster filled with young talent and seasoned veterans, the team has been steadily climbing the ranks, showing flashes of brilliance that make fans dream of deep playoff runs. But this season, there's a different energy, a sense that Cleveland is on the verge of something even bigger. We've seen a lot of chatter about strategic moves, player development, and coaching adjustments aimed at finally putting the team over the top. And of course, the ever-present question that looms large in every Browns fan's mind. Can this team finally bring that elusive Super Bowl to Cleveland? The 2023 NFL season has been a roller coaster for the Browns, with highs and lows that keep fans on the edge of their seats. At the heart of this story is their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, who, after a tumultuous start, seems to be finding his rhythm. When healthy and playing at his best, Watson has the ability to take the Browns to new heights. His chemistry with the receivers, especially Amari Cooper and the emerging talent of Elijah Moore, has been a highlight of Cleveland's offensive strategy. But it's not just about the offense. The Browns' defense has been a key talking point. Led by Myles Garrett, one of the most dominant pass rushers in the league, Cleveland's defense continues to be a formidable force. Garrett's relentless pressure on quarterbacks and his ability to make game-changing plays keep opponents awake at night. However, it's not just about individual stars. The Browns' coaching staff, led by head coach Kevin Stefanski, has been working diligently to improve situational play calling and to adapt to the evolving NFL landscape. Stefanski's approach, known for its discipline and emphasis on the running game, has been modernized to include more creative passing schemes, which have started to pay off. The team's preparation and game planning have been praised for their meticulousness, and the results on the field reflect that effort. But what makes this season truly interesting is the subtle yet significant shifts happening within the roster and front office that might set the stage for something extraordinary. One of the most talked about developments is the Browns' recent moves in free agency and the draft. Cleveland has been aggressive, targeting players who can fill gaps on both sides of the ball. They've added depth in the secondary, brought in versatile linebackers, and bolstered their offensive line. These moves aren't just about filling spots. They're strategic, aimed at creating a balanced, dynamic team capable of competing at the highest level. Notably, the Browns have also been investing heavily in player development, with a focus on nurturing young talent like wide receiver Cedric Tillman and linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, both of whom have shown flashes of brilliance this season. But what's really stirring the pot in the AFC North is a potential shift in power. The Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers are all formidable opponents, each with their own strengths and recent successes. Yet, recent performances suggest that Cleveland might be on the cusp of overtaking some of these rivals. The Browns' defense, with Garrett leading the charge, has been shutting down some of the league's best offenses. Their offensive line, which was a concern in previous seasons, has shown resilience and improved pass protection, giving Watson the time he needs to make plays. And the team's overall chemistry seems to be coming together just in time for the crucial stretch of the season. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. There's buzz around the league that Cleveland is eyeing a significant trade or signing that could vault them into even higher contention. Some rumors point to the Browns being in the mix for a high-profile wide receiver, or a veteran defensive player to bolster their roster for the playoff push. If these moves materialize, it could be the final piece needed for Cleveland to make a real statement in the AFC and beyond. The division rivals will have to watch out because Cleveland is not just playing for a playoff spot anymore. They're playing to dominate. This is the kind of season that fans have been dreaming about for years, full of hope, strategic moves, and the potential for a historic run. The Browns have always been a team capable of greatness, but they've also faced many hurdles, from injuries to tough losses. Yet this year feels different. There's a momentum, a belief within the organization and among the fans that the stars are aligning. The team's resilience, combined with smart management and some clutch performances, could finally bring Cleveland its long-awaited return to NFL prominence. And let's not forget the fans. Browns fans are some of the most passionate in the league. From the dog pound to every corner of Ohio and beyond, their unwavering support fuels the team's spirit. This season, the energy is palpable. Every game is a battle. Every play is a testament to their loyalty. They've endured tough times, but the hope for a championship is alive and well in Cleveland. And if the team keeps progressing the way it has been, that hope might just turn into reality sooner rather than later. So, what does all this mean for the Browns' future? Well, it's clear that Cleveland isn't just aiming to be a playoff team anymore. They want to be champions. The organization's focus on building a sustainable winning culture is evident in their draft picks, strategic signings, and coaching philosophy. The key now is consistency, keeping players healthy, avoiding costly mistakes, and executing under pressure. The NFL is a league where one moment can change everything, and Cleveland is on the brink of those moments. The AFC North, traditionally one of the toughest divisions, could see a new powerhouse emerge, and Cleveland is positioning itself to be that team. Looking ahead, the rest of the season promises plenty of excitement. The Browns face some tough opponents, but with their current trajectory and the improvements they've shown, they're poised to make a serious playoff push. If they maintain their health and continue to play disciplined football, there's no reason they can't make a deep run. And for fans, the anticipation is building every week, every game, with the hope that this could finally be the year Cleveland brings home that elusive Super Bowl trophy. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. Are you feeling confident about this team's chances? Which players do you think will be the keys to their success? Do you believe this is the year Cleveland finally breaks through and gets that Lombardi trophy? Let us know. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come for Cleveland fans everywhere.